You are in Iowa.
Iowa. Well, at least now I know how to pronounce it. I always thought you folks preferred Iowa.
We do.
Well, he just said Iowa.
We say it now and then, but we don't like anybody else to.
Well, it is Thursday morning, and oh hey, good morning everyone. Good morning YouTube. Time to leave all of this behind for, maybe 3 or 4 days. 4 days. Be home on Sunday. It's Thursday morning, about 7 o'clock. And Zach and Ashley Northway, Flywheel Supply, have their fifth annual Gospel and Gas Engines Show, or Power of the Past as it's also known, down in Craig, Iowa. So we're going to head down. Me and my dad are going to go pick him up. I think he's probably out of bed by now. He's probably been waiting there for me for 2 hours now. And we're going to head down there for a few days and volunteer and give Zach and Ashley a hand if they need it. I don't know really what we can do, but you know, sometimes you just need people to pick up garbage or whatever. Any task I'm sure would be greatly appreciated by them. So you know how it is with volunteers. There's never enough volunteers. So instead of complaining about it, we're just going to head down there and help out. So truck's running. That means it's time to get going. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, we're in the big town of Portersville Prairie, picking up Dad. Let's see. No, he's not sitting out there. I thought he'd be sitting there. He'll be up shortly, I'm sure. He's got a nice little place here. Takes care of his place really well. He's a North Ender originally, same as me. Oh, there he is on his step. He's got his bags packed. Holy cow. Got all sorts of stuff. He's waving something off. I'm not doing something. Hell with it, he says. Coming up to Emerson. Border crossing is up here. Canada-US border. Hasn't been the best weather, as you can see by the clouds. Been raining a bit on the way. What do we got? Maybe another 7 hours. Oh yeah, 7 hours to go, it says. 7 more hours to Lamar's, Iowa. I don't know if I mentioned that. The show is down in Craig, Iowa, just not too far from Lamar's. So,
ice cream capital of the world.
So yeah, that's what it was, Dad. Yeah, ice cream capital of the world, apparently. Weird. I hadn't heard of that before. But apparently, I think there was a big ice cream maker or something there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
I can't think of his name right now.
I can't remember the big ice cream families. Ice cream dynasty. I'll have to look that up. Put the link in the description. Always Dad's looking. Dad's gonna look it up. Dad's helping me out with my diet here with a bunch of fucking peanut brittle candies and banana bread in the back seat. Did you bring any garlic sausage?
None yet.
Oh shit, no garlic sausage.
First meat store.
That would have been good. Anyway, there's the big sign. I'm gonna shut her down here right away because things don't always go for me so good at the border crossing, and I don't want to give them even more reason to give me a hard time down there. So anyway, catch you on the other side. Well, we made it across the border. Apparently there's a car show down in Grand Forks this weekend, so here, I'll flip these wipers off for a second so you can get a look at this Camaro. A Charger. We passed a Charger 70 RSSS, it says. Well, we just passed Fargo, just south of Fargo. What do we got here? At Dodge, was that D100, Dad? Something like that, I think.
4x4, yeah.
4x. I was going to say not bad shape, but not the greatest shape either. All right, we just got to South Dakota. We just entered South Dakota. And in case you were wondering, first pit stop is a mere few miles after the South Dakota border. So yeah, man, you can make some good time in this country if you
Miss the tires.
if you miss the tires like that one there and not hit them, and just drive straight as a crow flies, because that's the way we get here is we drive straight south. There's not much turning. Matter of fact, there is no turning unless you got to pull off to a tourist stop like that. Anyway, country's the same, a little bit more rolling hills, but basically the same. Currently not raining, but we're not going to hold up much hope. See how it goes. are here in Watertown, Iowa. South Dakota or Iowa? Iowa, I guess it is now, isn't it?
South Dakota, isn't it?
Is it South Dakota? And Dad picked this gas station for some specific reason, and now I know what it was.
Batteries.
Gifts for adults. Enhancement. Party favors. I expect other things that are
Lingerie.
latex and black and veiny. Probably they sell these things in here. Pocket, material. But gas and uptime, $3.29. That's not bad. It's still cheaper than our fuel at home, so not so bad. And still, the rain is not leaving us. There's getting kind of drizzle on from here and there. Check out that Toyota. Got some big kind of lift and some wide tires. That's a little,
Bigger lips.
it's a little taco. Well, we got to Lamar's and we're here at Bob's Drive-In, and Dad's got the fish sandwich, which looks pretty good. And I got this here, which I'm not so sure of yet. It's called, I don't know what the heck it's called. It's called something. It's got a bunch of chopped hamburger meat.
Looks like a hamburger.
It's like a hamburger, but all chopped up. So, let's see if it's any good. Just close the lid on that. And some cheese curds, and Dad got some fries, and no beer. Yeah. Maybe there's an off sale around here somewhere. All right, here we go. Oh, let's zoom in a bit. It's the morning of Friday, and this is the first day of the Flywheel supply. Gospel and gas engines. What else? There's something else on that poster. Power of the Past show. And we're heading over there to help Zach out and Ashley and the folks in the shop, whatever we can help with. Probably have us sweep in the parking lot, I guess. Anyway, we had a terrible breakfast at the hotel. The coffee was equally terrible. And then we got these coffees at this other joint down the road, which sort of was confusing. I don't really understand it. I think, unfortunately, although I don't like Starbucks, I'll have to go there because I kind of know what you're going to get if you go to Starbucks, right? Oh, that was a possum. Just about ran over twice. And so we're coming into Craig. It's about 2 miles away. It's a nice temperature, a little bit overcast, 20 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. Dad probably knows. He's from that generation. 72, he says. So go on that. It's not bad. We learned about made right sandwiches from Randall, aka Shed by the Tracks, yesterday. And not to disparage those sandwiches and say bad things about them, at least not with the locals around. So anyway, we're coming into town here, so I'm going to shut you off, and we'll turn you back on if there's anything to see in town. See if things, see if they're making a bunch of noise over there. All right, we're here. We just passed Zach down there, down at the shop. We're all set up down here. Got a few exhibitors and stuff like that. We could have come parked over here, Dad, and put some lawn chairs, I guess. Some stuff over here. I don't remember seeing all this stuff last year. It's like this is all new almost to me. I don't remember any of this. Oh, and
Nighttime when we were here.
this other shop is new back here
shop
too.
there, yeah.
That shop wasn't there when we were here in the fall. It's been very busy.
Sounds like you've got a machine running over
I
there.
think Zach and Ashley are like the biggest developers in this town. Wow. Oh yes, I remember this. He bought this Sinclair gas station thing. Take you guys up to this and have a look at this. It's like, he brought it home in pieces and assembled it here, that station.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that
You
cool?
dismantled it and then brought it.
Yeah, that's freaking neat. Wow. We're just scratching the surface here, but man, this is all a new shop Zach and Ashley built. Zoom you out a bit. It is freaking huge, and he's got a lot of stuff in here. He just originally had that one building over there.
Look at that three-wheel bike fence.
Yeah, look at the three-wheeler here. I mean, it's just incredible. Everywhere you look is something interesting that you could spend a half hour staring at each piece. So it's crazy, just crazy, amazing. Check it out. You need a little wrecker. What's he got? Chocks.
Blocks to block the wheels. Little tools.
Little wee tools.
Everything is hydraulic.
Go pick up a Shriner's car. Pick up a little Shriner's cart. Right with that, something like that. That's great. It's articulating wheel horse. It's international. Big trike, 3-seater, 4-seater trike. That's unique. Nothing really running yet. It's still early on Friday, so. That's fantastic. Check that machine out. David Bradley Tri-Track. Isn't that cool? Starting to pick up here. It's still early morning. Well, not early morning, but mid-morning on a Friday. Got some engines running out there in the distance.
Sure. So you're not
The Mini Donuts booth. This young fellow's running the Mini Donuts. What's your name?
Jaden.
Jaden. Nice to meet you. Zach here making lemonade. I'm Vince.
He came all the way from Canada.
We did, yeah. Yeah, just a half hour away.
16.
Anyway, that's the operation. We've got the squeeze and lemonade going on. Let's zoom out. Squeeze and lemonade over there, and mini donuts and popcorn. Look at the size of this kettle for making popcorn. Man, amazing. Starting to get a few people. All right, we have got our job assignment. Anyone know what this thing is? Hands up. Okay, yeah, there's Jimmy, Johnny, Frank. Yeah, you got your hands up. Come on, Mary Lou, you know what this is. Get your hand up. It's an ice cream churn. So we got some ice cream going on in here. So we're making ice cream today. We got the ice, we got the salt, we got the water, we got the ice cream mix inside there, and all we're doing is churning. That's all we're doing. We got a water wheel. Got some head pressure for some water there. It's about as authentic as you're gonna get it, I think. You got the lazy river here coming on down. Zach's eventually gonna put a windmill here and kind of crib in all this, box in all the piping and everything. But isn't that neat, huh? I mean, that's pretty. Back you guys out a bit here. There you go. That is all right. It's all return, right? It comes down from here, from the water wheel, down to the tank, gets pumped back, gets pumped out of the tank, in there, into the pump house where there's an engine in there with a pump, pumps it all the way back up into the tank, and round and round it goes. That's what we're doing. And if I fail at this, I guess I'll be running the broom and sweeping the streets. There's Dad over there, looking over here. Get him on the lawnmower. Good. New job. I've been demoted. I think Zach's going to have me running the train now. I can do it all. I can run a train. Here's a train. Check this baby out. Look at that. Nobody's looking at me. I'm okay. Well, not yet. Not till I fall out. It's a little bit shaky. You got the heavy kids like me and Zach, and they sit in the middle of the cars. Oh, we're going up a steep grade. They're loading her. That branch. Just like roll log, you got a train going on the outside of the grounds here. This guy's really built something here. It's pretty amazing. I don't think he really likes to be told how great he is, but he's a pretty great guy. Uh-oh, did we disrail? I think we unrailed here. Did we come off, Zach? Derail? Did we derail? Maybe we're too sharp. Oh, we got one off up there, eh? We dropped that front one. Got to get the fat kids off the train. Darn it. We almost made it. Well, basically we're just keeping the engine going, keeping the drip oiler lubed up, keeping the tank full, keeping it rolling, keeping the pulleys straight and running. Back flush the line on the pump every once in a while when it picks up enough trash from the stream, and keep the ice cream rolling. That's what we're doing here. It's raining good now, so I think the band is maybe going to set up here. Not sure they're setting up or getting ready to set up, but not much fun in the rain anyway. All right, day 2. We're in Lamar's, that's where we're staying. And I had a great big breakfast here at McDonald's. You know, no matter what, the coffee is actually always pretty good at McDonald's. Got no complaints, because you know, you go to a little restaurant, little town restaurant like you do in wherever you go, the coffee is usually so damn weak, you can't, it's like water, weak as water. Dad's awake, he's got his hair done. He's actually got more hair than I do, if you happen to notice that. I'm not sure what happened there. But,
had my massage this morning. I'm away to go.
Oh, you had a massage this morning, did you? That's pretty good. I was thinking of booking in one more of those colonoscopies. I kind of enjoyed that. So I had that last week. Anyway, we're gonna off to Craig, see how she goes today. It's supposed to be a clear day. It's a bit gray. It's supposed to be a clear day. It is humid because we got a lot of rain, a ton of rain. I should have filmed some of that yesterday. Man, we got a lot of rain there. Huge downpours. And hopefully we're not working down in a water hole today, but time will tell, and we'll have a look at it. About 15 minutes here. All right, here we are. You know what? It didn't really dry out, but we don't have as much standing water as we had yesterday, so it ain't too bad. People are starting to flow in here. I have to give you guys a tour of Zacktown here when we like Jacktown, but Zacktown. I have to give you a little tour once I get the engine going here for the water wheel. You guys want to see me start that up? I just finished greasing, put some grease in the cups, which that's all kind of boring, and you guys probably know how to put grease in cups. And if you don't, then you probably never had a grease cup before. But it's supposed to be a beautiful day. You know, actually, if it stayed this temperature, it'd be great, but you know it's not gonna. You know it's gonna get warm, and that's how it's gonna go. But food's on in the crock pots and heating up, and I might have a couple cans in the truck that I can have for myself. You know how that goes? yeah, you know how that goes. Well, I'm here, I've been given an office, which is really nice of Zach, I appreciate it. And got a little bit of paperwork to do. A little bit of paperwork, not too bad. All right, well, it's time to fire up the engine to run the water wheel and make the ice cream. So this might look familiar to a few folks because this is a 4-horse R&V. And this is a precursor to when John Deere was making their own engines. This would be before that. So that's probably why it's green. Let's see if I can get you a little image of that. It's a I cannot. I'll try to get a photo of it later. It's a 4-horse R&V with a trip igniter, battery, coil, low tension coil. It's a big engine. You got a crank there, which is kind of undersized for cranking on those flywheels, so you'd probably hold open a intake valve and get it kind of winging pretty good. But this motor has been gone over, I think, or something or another, and it's actually in really good shape. It's pretty tight, actually. It's got no problem firing. So I'll just flip it over on the flywheels, and you guys will see me do that. It's a bit of a stretch, even for kind of a bigger guy like me, to pull those over. So anyway, so the drip boiler is filled up, and the grease cups are filled up, and we're ready to fire it up. Should be plenty. There we go. Let's have a big gulp of fuel first. There we go. Need a younger man on it.
One time over.
One time.
That's all my energy for today.
Thanks, buddy.
Rolling on the river.
Mr. Noah Northway. Hello, Noah. He is showing me, that's Zach and Ashley's son, he's showing me his collection. He's got some steam engine collection. That is pretty cool. That's a Whedon, and he's done a lot of work on this thing. A lot of cleaning, a lot of restoring.
And next year when you come back, it will be fully functional.
That'll be great. Next year when I come back, it'll be ready to go. Oh, you run it with air, right?
Yes, I'll have an air cock on it so I can run it with air or steam.
Cool. Great idea. I like that. Do you have any more of these or just the one?
That's the one that I restored.
The main one. That's the restored one. That is neat.
And then I'm soldering this little fitting right in there for the
Oh,
air.
great idea. Yeah. And then that's going to feed, get a feed pipe somewhere?
Well,
Comes down to
goes right-
here, to the
yeah, the
piston?
feed pipe goes right there.
Yeah.
I'm putting an oil or flow gauge right there.
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's going to be neat.
And
Thank
then, if you come up here, I should be done.
Okay, hold on. We'll follow Noah upstairs into the state lunatic asylum, apparently. More of Zach's stuff. Zach collects a ton of Maytag stuff. If you've ever seen his Maytag collection.
$95.
Oh, that is a Walesko, isn't it?
Should be.
I think it's a Walesko. And I know that because I had one when I was your age too. But I didn't have a flyball governor. I think that's great.
Otherwise, it's a Jensen. But this is for if water gets in it, it just spills out.
Oh, that is neat. Those are great. Have you ever run that one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It doesn't have the control. It doesn't have the throttle valve on it, so.
Oh, yes, you need that. You're right.
It almost flew into pieces.
Well, you can bleed it off using the whistle, probably. But you're supposed to have a blow-off valve, right, to protect it from exploding.
Yes, but this, for some reason, it's stuck. But when you take it out, it's not stuck.
Oh, okay. What else you got? You got more goodies in here, huh?
This is a steam engine I got for $15.
Oh, that is neat. That's an upright steam engine. Who makes that one? Who's a manufacturer? Well, that's a Whedon as well. How old do you think it is?
I honestly have no idea.
Don't know. Well, it's more than 5 years old. Probably more like, I bet you 75 years old. We'll have to look it up.
I also got this
Another
one.
Walesko.
I forgot the price on this one, but it didn't have the
Oh.
burn tray, so I just bent it.
That works. Yeah, they usually have a burn tray in there, but you've been using that one, I can tell.
Yep.
That's neat.
And then my last one is downstairs.
Okay. A little cannon.
What?
A little cannon there. What about all these ones here? Noah, what's going on with all these guys? These are
Those are all electric, I believe.
there's some generators and things like that in
Yeah,
here.
those are all my dad's.
Yeah, those are all Zach's.
And
Hey,
the one downstairs that I didn't show you yet,
neat.
that's its box, the original box.
Oh, the Mamad. Yeah, I've seen those. These are very expensive. There's a few companies made them. Whose are these ones, Noah?
Those are also my dad's.
These are Zach's. Okay. What is this? It's a voltmeter, double duty voltmeter. You just stick this in your ear, is that what you do probably? Up your nose?
Actually, it's right here.
What are you gonna
Give me
do?
a second
What
to
are you
set it
gonna?
up.
Okay, we'll give you a second. Hold on, I'll shut this off for a second. You show us what you got here. While Noah is setting up for us, we'll have a look in this room. Zach has building upon building of stuff. Just, I mean, stuff in general. It's crazy. I thought I had stuff. This dude, he's got stuff. I think he's still selling under ZK Stuff on eBay. If you're looking for Maytag stuff, but you can buy it on his website, Flywheel Supply. Got lots of stuff there. Special multi-motor oil in a wood cask cans. And this is just such a small amount of what this guy has. Oh, there's old, what was his name? Old Sleepy? Not old lazy. Old something. Remember that was the guy. And then they had Gordon Jump, I think. He was the Maytag man. Remember Gordon Jump from WKRP in Cincinnati? Oh, he's done. Okay, so we're just going to see you. So it's an outhouse. Is that all you got? Just an outhouse? Is that all you're going to show me? It's a trick outhouse? It's an exploding outhouse.
It snapped on my fingers when I was setting it up.
Oh, man. Who made this, do you think?
I don't know. My dad just got it.
Got it somewhere, hey? An exploding outhouse. Well,
This thing was supposed to come off, but it doesn't no more. It broke. So
it
I put
happens.
food on.
You know, outhouses do explode in real life. So. Or it sounds like they're exploding. Anyway, that's Noah Northway. One of Zach's sons. He's got a couple boys. And a few girls. 2 girls, I think. Some gramophones. What do we got? A Victor.
They work too.
They work. Edison disc. What's this
Turn
one?
them on.
Sure, that'd be cool if you could turn them on. Cafe? I've never heard of this. Never heard of. Can you play us something, Noah? Ah, that's the Mamad. There you go. Look at that one. That's cool. It's hard to keep a beat. Slow down quite a bit over time. Is it only hand crank? It just winds up a spring and then releases a spring?
Yeah, kind of.
Right. Like a wind-up toy?
Wind up another.
Right. That's pretty cool. Can you show us another one?
Yeah.
Does that ever pick up nice? This is an Edison. What's also interesting is that Noah can run everything here. If his dad goes away, Noah runs everything. That's the way. You know this song? No. That's cool. We got some rope making machines. Oh, braiding machines. There we go. Various colors. Multi-spooled. Okay, this is what is it called? The Victrola. Where's the sound coming from? Is there a speaker? Oh, right here. Very cool. All right, Noah.
Faster or slower?
That's about right. And you end up with this
Too much.
braided rope.
Oh, that's right.
Power off, belt run off.
Never mind. The motor's steady.
That one work? No go. Bit fussy.
Oops, too fast.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is my.
So why don't we take a little tour around and before things get shut down for the day, because it's about midday, I guess, about 2-3 o'clock. And before the guys get into all the music and storytelling. So you've seen the corn shelling already. So let's take a peek over here, see what we got for a collection. See, we got a few nice engines. All right, so we got some Maytags, single cylinders, running really nice. Witty, Ingenico, Fuller Johnson. You guys may have seen one very similar. I've got a Fuller and Johnson. That's an N. I have never seen one of these. Iowa Dairy, I think. That's a nice runner. McCormick M, you guys have seen those probably before. Got a Novo, you guys might have seen one in my video. I had Richard Kuntz's Novo in the shop for a bit, doing some work to it. Nice running engines, really nice display. Let's have a look over here. We'll ask permission first, see if it's okay. Ask permission first. Daryl, can I film your display? Absolutely. All right, this is Daryl Bittner, and your wife is Rebecca. Rebecca. Got a great display, some engines running. Coffin top stover. Got an LB, 1.5 to 2.5 LB. Running a grinder, getting some cornmeal. This is great. Got a little scroll saw going here. Another, what do we got? Oh, it is a hand sheller with a grinder. So a person could, they let me, I'll just do that here. Let's just show you how it goes. It goes. It's also got an ejector, so let's see if I can crank it. It takes it down, shells it out, and it'll kick it out. Watch this. Just like that. That's awesome. Here's the John Deere unit, a little more automated. But they've got all these hacksaws going, and this is great. I never get to see these in Canada. It's rare if we do. Little scroll saw, 12-inch American scroll saw, Delta Specialty Company. Wow. Great little hacksaw. Oh, they're making some cuts, and they must have a branding tool here somewhere. Round to it. I think my dad used to have a little medallion that said round to it on his medallion. There's always, he'll do it when he gets round to it. Oh, that's what they're using here. Oh, yeah, got it. That's their branding tool, so that's how they're making those discs. So they bring it in here, they got the torch heating up their little stamp press there, and it brands it for them. Just on basically an arbor press, right? You guys ever seen an arbor press? That's a great use of an arbor press, actually. Another stover. Oh, slow that saw is cutting. Some larger, that one's ready to go. Let's see if we can catch it. We're almost going to get this one. It's close. Got it. Look at that. That's fantastic. We will take it over here to Rebecca. So they got some large. What is that, Rebecca? Cedar?
Yep,
Cedar. Yeah. I like the little coasters with the round to it. I used to have a medallion that said, I'll do it when I get round to it, and it was the round to it.
That's exactly why Zach made it like that.
That's why. That's pretty good. Larger one, we just took it off there. That's cool. Oh, they got it on a bit of a jack shaft. If that was overhead, that'd be a line shaft. And you may have seen these before on the Facebook group, John Deere. Running real nice too. Nice runner. Okay, let's go check out some stuff over here. Hey, before I leave their display, look, they're washing up their rags in here. And of course, running it off a Maytag engine. A lot of folks wouldn't have realized that washing machines, before they were hand crank or horse turned or hand scrub, they ran on gas engines. So that's a Maytag, and that's running great. Really nice runner. Try not to get run over by the train, but I was admiring this golf cart yesterday, and it's got the all-season seats on it, so you got to have that here. And so there was a rack that sat back here, and you put your golf clubs back here. Wouldn't that be so cool to show up on the golf course with this golf cart? I'll tell you what this reminds me of. Up in Canada, up in Manitoba, we had garbage trucks that had this shape, and then that scraper would scrape and push the garbage up into the top of the truck. To me, that almost looks like a garbage truck. Anyway, check out this Famous. What a nice runner. That is a great running machine. Screen cooler. Just effortless. Corn King. Oh, Sandwich Manufacturing made that. Little scoop elevator. Grinder. Oh, I think he's gonna belt it up for us. We're gonna see some action. That's the way. Gonna feed some corn in so we get a view of it. So we got the grinder running. Which is a, what do we got? Oh, it's an International. Man, look how fast that goes. Anyone need some cornmeal biscuits? That's great. Oh, engine quit. Dad says I gotta come back. That's a good runner. We'll catch you guys in a bit. Well, we had a little breakdown. Had a broken governor on that engine that's running the ice cream maker, so couldn't get back and kind of missed everyone else. They kind of broke down for the day, and that's it. But I'll take you through here. Big International. Avery's got this one going. It's Avery Brockmeyer from Flywheel Supply. Super nice guy. Very knowledgeable. Having a bit of a hard time getting this fired. Diesel. That's a monster, isn't it? Crawler. Little crawler. Anything you guys see that you like? It's all for sale. You can always come down and make an offer. One of my favorites, a Gaudi, spelled G-A-D-E. It's one of the bigger ones. Run that line shaft up there. Running these fans, windmill fans. Great idea, huh? Bunch of wheel horse, articulating John Deere. Sure, that could be a Rustin over there. Sure, what do we got here? Superior gas engine. Not a Ruster. What is it? A Superior gas engine. National Supply Company. Side shaft. Smooth running engine, isn't it? Look at that. Man. Big flywheels. Not stopping that in a hurry. Watch your first step. I think that we got a bit of a slump overnight. Kind of dropped here. Push that grade back up. See what I can get for you guys. Like I say, got kind of busy there. And I was falling behind on ice cream. And people want ice cream on a nice warm day like today. The Ruttin 4. Wisconsin Buck. It's a nice truck. Nice trailer actually, really. Wow. It is a beauty. These fellas are loading up. I think they're gonna, they'll probably get going tomorrow. I think he's got the show tomorrow as well, so. A nice setup here. Oh, he's got the can crusher over here. Couple abandoned Maytags. Oh, little orphans hanging around over here. Well, I hope next year is a bigger show. You know, he kind of deserves it. He's a super nice, it's a really nice family. You know, they do deserve it. They deserve everything good that comes to them. So, that being said, we'll pack it up, I think. Head back to the hotel, maybe have some dinner and call it quits. Maybe have a wet down my back neck, I guess. As who says that? Somebody says that. Wet down my back neck and get some sleep and get up early and head out tomorrow. Back to Bagot. It's funny, you know, you talk to folks down here and they can tell you're not from around here just from your accent, you know, the way you talk. And it's not like I say A. I rarely say A, so it's not because I'm saying A, but just in the, as one guy said, he's kind of an Iron Range accent, he says, which I guess, you know, that's kind of a, what would that be? Minnesota kind of an accent? So yeah, I guess they do have a bit of an accent there, come to think of it. If you've ever seen the movie Fargo, don't think we're quite that drastic, but anyway, guys, catch you in the morning. Here we are back in town. Look at this. It's an RT. Well, it's bad. It's bad as an RT. We don't know for sure. Sometimes folks put different things on, but how's that, huh? And that's something. Won't get that cheap.
It's been painted.
I would guess so, yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
No doubt there.
They taped it off.
That's something, huh? 69 Hemi. Man, that's great. I feel so good I gotta have liver and onions. To hell with it. All right, up and at 'em, headed for home. 7 o'clock in the morning. And the crops are already up out here. Corn must be, maybe almost a foot and a half high. Everything's green. Definitely got enough rain for it. Anyway, hit the border about 7 hours from now, I guess. 7, but it's at 5, about 2:30, I think, somewhere in there. 3 o'clock. I made it home. We made it home. Dropped Dad off and didn't do a lot of filming. It was pouring on the way home, man. Just pouring. Lots of lightning and thunder. So I figured it'd be best to just maybe stick to driving. Anyway, made it home. We had a great time. And got my blanket on. It's chilly and rainy outside. And now that I'm home, let's see what's going on with this other guy from Iowa. No, I ramble.